Hello and welcome to Euro Football Daily. Today we're looking at the 10 players rejected by Barcelona who went on to have unbelievable careers nevertheless. 10. Bojan Krkic. At number 10, it's one-time La Masia golden boy Bojan. Born in Catalonia, Bojan reportedly scored 900 goals during his 8 years playing with the Barcelona youth sides. He made the first team at 17, scored a month later, breaking Messi's record as the youngest player and the youngest ever scorer in Barcelona's league history. Unfortunately, he never turned into a world beater, and after loans at Roma, Milan and Ajax, where he won the league, he joined Stoke City for just €1.8 million in 2014. Despite an ACL injury, Bojan excelled in England and has committed his future to Stoke City until 2020. 9. Hector Bellerin. A player who is just beginning to realise his potential, Hector Bellerin comes in at number 9. The Arsenal right-back joined the North Londoners for just €425,000 in 2011, the week before Cesc Fabregas returned to Spain, and made his breakthrough when injuries forced the Gunners to start him against Dortmund in the Champions League. After initial struggles, the 21-year-old Bellerin has rapidly matured into one of the best fullbacks in the Premier League, using his incredible pace and dribbling ability in both attack and defence as Arsenal won the FA Cup in his first season with the squad. 8. Mauro Icardi. Argentinian forward Mauro Icardi was born in the same city as Lionel Messi and Angel Di Maria, and like them, he made his way to Spain, joining the Barcelona Academy aged just 15. A classic centre-forward, Icardi felt he didn't quite suit Barca's style of play and went out on loan to Sampdoria before joining the Italians permanently at 18. A €12 million move to Inter followed, and Icardi already has scored 48 goals in the blue and black, despite not yet reaching 100 games for the club. A big move can't be too far off though, with Chelsea and Manchester United both reportedly interested. 7. Thiago Alacantara. Just taking the top spot is Bayern Munich midfielder Thiago. The Spaniard was locked into a contract at Barcelona with a €90 million buyout, but the clause dropped to just €18 million after Barca failed to play him in a set number of games. Thiago's departure has been a huge loss for Barca, as he's proved himself a world-class midfielder since arriving in Germany. His precise and clever passing set the tempo for the Bavarians as they won the league in his first 2 seasons at the club. And at just 24 years old, he is sure to be at the top of world football for many years to come. 6. Pepe Reina. Pepe Reina's father Miguel had played for Barca in goal in the 60s, and Pepe joined the first team from the academy, making 49 appearances before being offloaded to Villarreal. With Reina between the sticks, the Yellow Submarine qualified for the Champions League for the first time in their history. Reina then became regarded as one of Europe's best keepers and won the FA Cup, the Coppa Italia and the Bundesliga at Liverpool, Napoli and Bayern Munich respectively. Now back in Naples, the Spaniard has more than 250 career clean sheets, as well as a World Cup and 2 European Championship winners' medals. 5. Cesc Fabregas. Leaving Barcelona not once but twice, assist machine Cesc Fabregas departed for the first time aged just 16, joining Arsenal. There he became the youngest player and goal scorer in the club's history after an injury to Patrick Vieira gave him a good run in the first team. He returned to Barca in 2011, but couldn't get into a midfield ahead of Xavi, Iniesta or Busquets, and instead found himself playing as a forward. He won La Liga before Luis Enrique let him leave again, this time for Chelsea, where he picked up a second league title and passed an incredible 150 career assists. 4. Gerard Pique. A controversial entry, La Masia product Gerard Pique was playing as a defensive midfielder when Manchester United poached him from the Catalans in 2004. The 17-year-old featured at right-back and centre-back at Old Trafford, but just couldn't break up the partnership of Nemanja Vidic and Rio Ferdinand as United won a Premier League and Champions League double in 2008. Barca quickly realised their mistake though and took Pique back for around €6 million that summer, and it's fair to say the move worked out as he's won 5 titles and 3 Champions Leagues at the Camp Nou, as well as the European Championship and World Cup with Spain. 3. Thiago Motta. Italian midfielder Thiago Motta was born in Brazil and was snapped up by Barca's talent scouts aged just 17. He made more than 100 appearances in the red and blue shirt, but persistent injuries at Barcelona and later with Atletico Madrid saw him end up at Genoa. But Motta proved himself a quality player in Italy, won a move to Inter Milan and picked up a Serie A and Champions League title before switching to Paris Saint-Germain, where he won the league in 4 consecutive seasons. 2. Yaya Toure. Okay, Barca didn't quite reject Yaya Toure, but time has clearly shown they didn't get the best out of the big Ivorian. Toure had played in Belgium, Ukraine and Greece before arriving at the Camp Nou, and Pep Guardiola's preference for Busquets saw Toure on the bench and even in the back four, as the Blaugrana became the first club to win 6 trophies in a calendar year. But Manchester City got the true Yaya, and at his peak he was possibly the world's best midfielder, capable of playing in defensive midfield, box to box or as a number 10. Having scored once every 20 games at Barca, he scored once every 4 games at City and helped the club to 2 league titles. 1. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. 5 trophies in a year is some record, but it wasn't enough to keep Zlatan Ibrahimovic at Barcelona. The Swede cost Pep Guardiola €46 million and Samuel Eto'o in 2009, but he stayed just 1 season at the Camp Nou, despite hitting 22 goals and 13 assists in 46 games. Ibra is still the only Barcelona player to have scored in his first 5 league games, but he claimed that Guardiola stopped speaking to him in February as their relationship deteriorated. Eventually he was shipped out to Milan, where he scored 56 goals in 85 games over the next 2 years. But do you agree with the order, and should we have included Gerard Pique? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, click the I button just there to watch our best Eastern European players from this season, and as ever guys, don't forget to like and subscribe.